So before I get in this video, I just want to tell you guys, I heard a song that all y'all motherfuckers need to become a fan of. DVSN, Division. They got a song called Conversations in a Diner. Shit is unbelievable. The production of it is unbelievable because the beat, the background is actually of them in a diner. And I was like, wow, the detail of that song is just fucking unbelievable. So go Conversations in a Diner by DVSN. Some people call them DVSN, some people call them Division. But I want to talk about this narrative that's going around. And I just want us to be careful about mislabeling and media putting out stuff to make us believe it. And just so you guys know, this happened with the Black Panthers, the Division and the Black Panthers, and stuff like that. And people start to begin to believe the propaganda about Al Hayman is protecting his fighters. Listen, everyone knows, I mean, by now we all should know Al Hayman probably wants his fighters to fight twice a year, and he wants them to get paid. And keep in mind, PBC was built on OPMs, other people's money. And naturally, they have to start making revenue. As we can see, that there's obviously from the Broner-John Molina fight and the grand entrance that they had there to how they come out now. They were trying to do that WWE stuff. We know that they've made some cutbacks, right? In addition to that, we all should know that the product that PBC is putting out is great. At the end of the day, it's the fights. And as natural human beings, I think we should only want these guys to fight twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. The swelling in the brain is real. And as I told you guys in my last video, if you don't believe so, you get your fat ass off the couch and put yourself through a training camp and lose 20 pounds. If you weigh 200 pounds, I want to see you get to 168. All right? That's what happens. I mean, Billy Joe Saunders is a great example of that, right? Jamal Charlo is a great example of that, how he squeezed into 154. I have no idea how he did that. He looks like Cam Chancellor, if you ever seen him in person. You know what I mean? But I just think that we need to be more diligent in terms of where we're getting these resources from, because Oscar De La Hoya said it, and I read some articles and I heard some videos. Just be cautious, be very careful, right? Because you never know where this is coming from. You know what I mean? Someone could get paid to say this from a quote-unquote one of our reliable sources. But at the end of the day, I think Al Hayman only wants his guys to fight twice a year. And it's pretty evident. Now, I could see us being upset with fighters only fighting once a year or not fighting in a calendar year. I'm very aware of that. And that we should hold them accountable to, especially if they're a world champion, right? We want our world champions fighting pretty regularly. Twice a year is pretty regularly, right? But the boxing schedule is so full now. We didn't get this before PBC. And PBC, we should be more thanking PBC than not, because guess what we're getting Saturday night? The most decorated fight in the history of boxing will be free on HBO. And the reason why it's free on HBO, some great man by the name of Al Hayman made free TV, right? And it's just incredulous that we pay homage to what's going on Saturday night, and it's a direct correlation to what Al Hayman did on free TV. So I just want to reiterate that, man. Saturday night is a special night for boxing. When I say it's special, it's see, we are all real boxing fans, right? If you subscribe to my channel, I would say more than half of you guys subscribe for boxing. Another half subscribe for some of the other stuff I put out in terms of social consciousness and the beautiful women I put on my page, and some of the funny shit I put on my page. But for them, pretty much, I would say more than 50% of us are real boxing fans. And what we're getting Saturday night for free is because of Al Hayman, right? What we got last week, Miguel Cotto. Keep in mind, before Al Hayman, Miguel's Cotto fight would have been on pay-per-view. No doubt in my mind. I don't care who he would have fought, because they would have monetized that Puerto Rican and Latino market and got about 200,000 buys, right? Maybe between 150, 200,000 buys at $55 a pop. You guys do the math, and it would have worked out for them. So at the end of the day, be more conscientious of what the hell is going on, all right? And I really just want us to be more diligent in our reporting. And if you guys ever have any PBC questions, you guys know you can put it in my comment section. I'm not going to tell you no intricacies. I can give you some overview type of answers. You know what I mean? But it's I believe what Al Hayman doing is special. And when we're watching Rigo and Lomo, make sure you take a moment just to tell Al Hayman thank you. And you know, he's a cool dude, man. Al Hayman's a good dude, man. The conversations we've had has been pretty cool, man. And I've only met the man twice, so it's not like I've hung around. I've never hung out with him. I've only hung out with him in a boxing forum after everything has taken place, and he came down and he and I spoke, and we had a great conversation. And I'll never disclose what he and I talked about, because he actually knew of me through my editor and Sam, and what I'm doing, and my platform and what I'm doing for boxing. So it was great that he actually knew who the hell I was. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Have a great Wednesday. Get your workout in today. Go hit the bag for 5 rounds. If you talking shit, listen, motherfuckers. If you're talking shit about fighters, go hit the bag for 5 rounds and record it and send it through me. Email it to me and I'll post it. All right? 5 continuous rounds. That would be 30 fucking minutes. All right? 30. I want to see you do 30 consecutive minutes on the bag before you start talking shit about fighters need to fight 4 times a year. Listen, no elite fighter is fighting 4 times a year. They gonna say it, but they know the business of boxing that is not gonna happen. So when you hear, I mean, I'm not discrediting Errol Spence at all. 0%. Adrian Broner say he wants to fight 4 times a year. I'm not discrediting these guys at all. They know they're not fighting 4 times a year. All right. 2 times a year is good. 3 times a year is amazing, right? And the only way that happens is if you got a guy like Triple G who is not aligned with the powers to be, and he's outsourcing his talents in hopes that they can take all his belts. You know, because Triple G is pretty strapped up right now. He's only missing 1 belt, right? 1 belt. That would be the... So my phone it keeps on cutting off on these videos. But anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to subscribe. But hopefully I... gave some clarity what the hell is going on with boxing. But be credible, man, because it may be a mole, right? COINTELPRO is real in the real world, and COINTELPRO is real in boxing. So be careful when we start spreading the narrative Al Hayman might be bad for boxing. I think Al Hayman is great for boxing. I think what he's doing protecting these fighters is great for boxing, and he has an ultimate plan, and we're seeing it come to fruition now, because guess what? I would say in 3 years, PBC is going to have 70% of the belts. No doubt in my mind. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you soon. Peace.